Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading. So before I get started, the way I do things is I say a quick short little prayer, all right, sort of a blessing for the reading, and then I just want to say that tarot reads energy. It's not a 100% outcome because you have free will. I also want to say if you're a cross watcher watching for Scorpio, roles can be reversed, okay? I'm just reading the energy of the cards, all right? And with that being said, we'll say the prayer and we'll get right into your reading. Our Father in heaven, I'd like to thank you for the many blessings that you've given to myself and to everyone who is here watching. I would also like to ask for protection for all of us here, protection from harm, illness, and evil eye, or anything that we need protection from. And I'd also like to ask permission to be able to see into this reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please allow me to have clarity so that I can give precise information for those who need it. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So I'm just going to open up with an oracle card. I'm going to do a tarot spread. If I'm guided, I'll use more oracles. And I'm going to close out with an advice card, okay? Show me what I need to see for the sign of Scorpio. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Scorpio. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Scorpio. A little bit of blockage there. Thank you. Thank you. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have a leg up. Okay, we have a leg up, so you might be assisting someone who needs help or vice versa, okay? Someone could be helping you with something as well. We have soulmates, but the first card out and the second card out, we had chaos and conflict, and we had orphaned. So I'll pull some other oracle cards to see if there might be something more specific that comes out. Chaos and conflict is a card where there could be some sort of turmoil. It could be inner turmoil, it could be outer turmoil, all right? But it will pass. No matter what it is, it will pass. And we have here a horse, but underneath it's really a zebra. So it's almost as exposing one's true self, exposing a truth. And we have orphaned. So that's, you know, it's a lonely feeling. It's an isolated feeling, and it can be a feeling of something from the past as far back as childhood, or it can be a current feeling, okay? So there might be something that gets exposed. Some truth may come out, whether from you, you know, internally, something that maybe you've been carrying around for far too long. And we have why. Why can mean anything. You know, why now? Why is this coming out? And it's very similar to this chaos and conflict. Some of the colors that I pick up in that field right there, and some of these colors might remind me of the sacral and solar plexus chakra. So that is divine feminine and divine masculine energy, because sacral is divine feminine, yin energy, and the solar plexus is divine masculine and yang energy. And we have go to the sea. So this might be some deep thought, spending some deep thought in something here. Let's just for sake of, you know, conversation's sake, let's just say you're with a person, you have a soulmate, okay? Or you might not. This could be a person who's coming in. But it's almost like taking a look if there's any sort of repeating patterns, okay? Just like I said, why? Why am I going through something here? Or I recognize a pattern from the past. Maybe there's a relationship that mimics a relationship from your past. And it's like, why am I repeating this? Or am I living my parents' life? And that might just represent cycles, literally cycles, something to repeat, to learn from, but not to repeat it in the exact way, but to change it. So if there's any sort of cycles that's repeating in your life that are unhealthy, it might be saying it's time to address it, be honest with yourself, and release it. Explore why. I mean, if there's one thing that Scorpio does, it's really going deep, discovering the truth in things, especially things that have been kept hidden, kept secret. you know, buried deep inside, whatever that is. Anything else you could tell me to give insight? Thank you. Anything else that could help Scorpio? Thank you. Thank you. Anything here to help Scorpio? Thank you. Thank you. Something here. So keep in mind, these oracle cards are messages. It doesn't mean that it's for every single message will apply, but it may stick out. This message or that message may stick out more to you or to another Scorpio. So if it doesn't apply, don't worry about it, okay? But the first three cards out, we have surrender. And it's letting go, release, give up. And it talks about patience. So if there's something that is sort of repeating in your mind and you're asking yourself why, it might just be time to surrender that. And it might have something to do with a soulmate or releasing something so that your soulmate can come in. We have crossroads, choice, multiple options, turning point, and indecisive. So it is about, we have a crossroad. Whatever this why is about is going to relate to this crossroads. Why? And it may lead you to make a decision to go in a different path or to stay on the current path. It's really looking at something here closer, getting to the bottom of it. And we have soulmate. So there is definitely, and we have twin flame, and we have contract. So soulmate connection and past lives. Some of you might be in a soulmate connection that's ending, and you're going to end up with a twin flame. Some of you might, you know, it's different. I don't know. I don't know if you're with someone or if you're not with someone. But there's something going on to where, for the Scorpios that I am connecting to, there's enough going on to where it's like, okay, why am I going through this? Why am I experiencing this? Why is there a repeating pattern? Why do I feel alone? Why do I feel like, you know, I am alone on this journey? But they want a new beginning. So whoever they is in your life, they want a new beginning. And this was protection. As they say, God's rejection is your protection. So anything that might be leaving your life, anything that you feel you missed out on, anything that you feel you have to surrender, that you literally have no control over, that was to protect you. Maybe you have a feeling of what it was protecting you from, and maybe you don't. We have a male is spying on you. You have new job opportunities, and you win a court case. So if any of this pertains, a male is spying, a new job awaits, and if there's any sort of court cases lingering, no matter what kind, this is saying that you win. Let's get into the tarot. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Scorpio. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Scorpio, please, for this reading. Probably something about soulmates will come out. We have two cards of soulmates, so there is a little bit of a blockage. I don't know what it is, but when my cards do that, it's telling me that. What's the basic issue here for what wants to come out for Scorpio? New job opportunities is what it landed on. So we have the Hermit reverse. If you're looking for a job, it's saying put yourself out there. Okay, literally put yourself out there. Let it be known. Get your resume out there. You know, put posts on social media. Hey, I'm looking for a job. You know, put it out there. The universe is going to answer through somebody. Maybe even a male. Okay, a male is spying on you. Doesn't have to be. It could be spying, but it could be someone who sees what you're putting out there. Because look, this is money right here. If you're looking for work, this is a lot of money. This is a corporate place, moving up in the corporate world. But there is in this picture here, it looks like someone is watching. I want to get another card. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles for the Hermit reverse. Hermit is Virgo energy. Maybe you'll work with a Virgo, or maybe your soulmate might have Virgo in their chart. But it is, this Virgo energy is the same as this. You see? Only difference is somebody has their head bowed down, maybe doesn't see a way out, where this person is thinking of a solution, thinking of the right next best action. Once this next action or thought is come to completion, someone makes up a decision, because we did have crossroads, then this would turn around. And it is turned around. Okay? These cards were not meant to be taken in reverse, so I don't. So that could be what's leaving. If there's any issues with finding work, that could be what's leaving. But it talks about the same thing as far as dating or looking for a soulmate too. It's about putting yourself out there. Either way, Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card to have. It's money. It's a long-term relationship. It's a beautiful card to have either way. All right, we have Seven of Cups and Page of Pentacles. It looks like you have a lot of choices here. This Page of Pentacles can be that resume. There's a lot of choices for which you can do, but it also can even talk about a conversation. Talking to somebody, getting yourself out there to different energies can lead to a soulmate. Some of you may feel stuck for a while from something. Something may feel like it's got you trapped, imprisoned, and that could be anything. That could be anything. And I do have, you know, the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor can be job, it can be divine masculine. We did have soulmate card and twin flame, and we have Page of Cups. So I feel like right off the bat, what all this is saying, Scorpio, is just get yourself out there. Okay, either way. Get your opinion out there, your voice out there, your resume out there. Express what you want, what you're looking for. Because I feel you're going to have a lot of options, and we have here Empress energy. You're going to be attracting it. Don't worry whatever could have happened in the past with the Seven of Swords energy. You're going to attract a lot of abundance here, but you have to get it out. That's what it's all saying. Just get it out there. Get it out there. Get that energy in the universe, Scorpio. And the universe is going to give it back to you. Now we have your energy here. Very strong Scorpio energy right here. The Death card in the reverse. King of Cups is Scorpio, and Eight of Cups in reverse. It's a return. There could be a return of a soulmate, a twin flame. There could be a return of a return offer, even if somebody wants you to come back to work for them and offer you more money. But it's for your benefit here. But there is a person, a twin flame, it looks like, that does not want you to go. A close connection here. Or if you're married, having problems in the marriage, whether you're legally married or not, it can also be something about, you know, working through that. Somebody could have had some toxic ways. I saw the Devil in reverse. Someone could be leaving us the toxic lifestyle or karmic situation. Give me another aspect for this. Death and rebirth. And like I said, roles can be reversed. It could be a Scorpio returning. Doesn't have to be, but we have the Five of Swords here. This Five of Swords, it can be like if you had a fight with somebody, okay, and there could be making up from that fight, all right? The option is there to start over. Somebody realizes maybe it was sort of foolish and wants to be sort of more consistent. Someone's been in their feelings about it and alone. All right. This card energy does fit this as well. You guys could be mirroring each other. You could feel a little bit lonely, isolated without them. They could feel lonely and isolated without you. There could be a return. Could have been something to do with an argument. Give me a card for that. Maybe something to do with a third party involved. Maybe somebody else was involved with your business and their business and it didn't have anything to do with it. But I feel it's a reconciliation on the way. If there was something with you and another person that came between you, doesn't matter, work, not work, soulmate, twin flame, doesn't matter. I feel that's changing. I feel money is coming in. You might even work together. Again, Five of Swords. Now, this Five of Swords, there's a lot of mental conflict here. This could have been somebody emotionally immature. Somebody operating from their wounded warrior. But this is also a card of surrender, and surrender is here. Maybe somebody had to go through some karma. I saw the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Maybe after a period of a down cycle in life, it's like it's just not even worth it. Just wanting to surrender. Missing the connection. Archangel Michael making it happen here. Looking over it. It's a card of Sagittarius as well. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius could return, or a Sagittarius may want to make up after a fight or something like that. A Sagittarius may want to commit if they weren't. Someone, like I said, was operating either, if somebody wasn't like being a player and cheating, somebody could have been definitely operating out of their wounded warrior. Maybe someone didn't want to settle down. Give me a card for the past, the recent past. Wow. Ten of Cups. Somebody is wanting happiness here. Somebody wants happiness. I feel it's you. It's water energy. So, Four of Cups in the reverse is making moves, okay? After a time of stagnancy, it's thinking, I need a change. I don't like the way things are in my life, so the only one who can create this change is myself. And that's where this card might come in handy, because it's really being honest. I'm pretending to be a horse, but I'm not a horse. You know? That's like pretending to be religious when you're just spiritual. You don't want to go to church, but you believe in God. You know? Whatever it is, it's like I need to change something because I'm pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm doing things that aren't of my truest nature. Just something like that. And it puts a person in some sort of sad situation. That's just a scenario. You guys are smart enough to know what it is that I'm saying, you know? Because a lot of times Scorpio is not really putting their business out there all the time. Scorpio is can be very private, not wanting everyone to know. So that's why I'm just putting scenarios. You're going to know. But somebody, I feel like there is somebody who might stay up watching what you do with these cards I see. Could be someone with Capricorn in their chart. Somebody might be trying to spy on you, see what you're doing there. Give me a card for that Four of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords. I feel like you realize something here in the recent past and you know exactly what you need to do. I think you got clarity and you know exactly what you need to do. Being honest with yourself as well. Ace of Swords. Like I said, that's really a zebra, not a horse. So there's something in the recent past of being 100% with yourself. Being truthful with yourself. But if it's not you, it could be somebody coming clean with you about something as well. Maybe some of you are with the soulmate and you'd rather just be alone, or maybe some of you are just tired of being alone, you want a soulmate. You know, whatever I say, the opposite can always be that, because we live in a place of duality. You can't have one without the other. What crowns this? Sagittarius energy, but it's wanting more consistency in the reverse. Not wanting a person just to be in and out when you need them, but wanting that to be there constantly. Or if it's work, not wanting temporary work, but something that is like permanent. You know, this is a water energy. It's psychic, it's intuitive. This is Queen of Swords energy in the reverse, and it could indicate this fight. It's Libra energy. This is also very blunt. So I don't know if this is you realizing you need to say something, and it may be harsh. You may have to just come out and say something to somebody, and they may not want to hear it. But like I said, that could also be somebody saying something pretty blunt and harsh to you as well. So far, I do have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo here. And yeah, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is stronger. It was strong Scorpio and Sagittarius. A little bit of Virgo. Tell me about that Knight of Wands. And I got some Gemini. I had some Gemini, yeah. Now we have some Cancer energy and we have Aries energy. So there's something here. You could have it in your chart, but there's something that you're moving on from, it looks like. Some of you are moving on from being single, and some of you are moving on from a person who could have been cheating to be single. Timelines are different. Give me a card for that Chariot energy. Yeah. You're aligning with someone here soon. Okay? This could be a person returning into your energy, because I do have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Somebody is making a return into your life here soon. Maybe after they go through some sort of brutal ending, because I saw the Ten of Swords. And it, for some of you, it can be a twin flame. Someone you're always in connection with. But a close connection. If it's business, it was a close business partner. Somebody, you know, you worked very well with. What's the self position? Yeah. It looks like you're the one. You may have to say something and cut someone out here, okay? You may have something to say. Give me a card for that. Yeah. And it's not going to be, you know, this conversation, it's going to be probably calling somebody out on something, honestly. You may be calling someone out, saying it like it is, Scorpio. What's the environment? It went from reverse to upright. The environment is then, there's a beginning. There's a new beginning here on the horizon. Aquarius energy. A new path is really being chose here. And I feel like intuitively, you're already in connection in the 5D with this person, whoever it is, that's close with you. Like I said, soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is. A new beginning here. And also Sagittarius, okay, because Sagittarius came out again. But this time, there won't be a break in the connection. This time, it's going to be consistent. This time, somebody won't come between you. Tell me about the hopes and the fears. The choice. Making the right choice. I would say feel your way through it. That's what you're good at. But maybe it brings a tower to disconnect from something. And maybe that's your fear. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Nine of Cups. It's saying go for what your wishes are. Go where your feelings are at. That's the strong connection here. If there's an Aquarius in your life, that Aquarius could be out because maybe they've lied too much to you. Maybe you have a choice between an Aquarius and a Sagittarius. Tell me about the outcome. What's the outcome look like? This is where you got to keep in mind, tarot doesn't determine your outcome. You have your own free will. So this is just suggesting an outcome that could happen based on these cards here. What's an outcome, possibly? You know, following the guidance here of the higher self. I have Archangel Michael twice. Temperance, but it's also Sagittarius. So you might be literally going on the side of a Sagittarius, realizing the other connection was really just a connection of maybe you dated this person and it never really went anywhere beyond that. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Maybe you're going to clear things up with this other person because you have options, you have choices. But one of them is more, has been more stable in your life, and one is more like you guys may have dated, you guys may have worked together. It does say that, you know, maybe you'll keep in connection, but you're not going to make any forward movement. You're just going to sort of stay where you're at, but you might stay in contact, you might talk or whatever. Tell me about the Sagittarius over here, and that one might be an Aquarius. The one that you're not going to go forward with, but you may stay in contact with, could be an Aquarius. Now tell me about the Temperance. Tell me about the Temperance. And that's the person that you feel like you'll have more success and victory with. If it's a Sagittarius, the one you're being guided, your intuition. So if you have a choice, literally between an Aquarius and a Sagittarius, you may be leaning to the side of Sagittarius, but it doesn't matter. You're leaning to the more successful side, the one that you're getting divine guidance with. And the other one you're being very honest with yourself about. They've really been inconsistent, maybe only came in when they needed some help or needed something, and that's what you're being honest with, is saying, look, you're only around when you need something. I just need to cut you off. But you're saying that to yourself because you're not expressing that to them, but that's what you're expressing to yourself. You're like, they only come around when they need something. I'll stay in contact, but I'm not going forward with them. They've been inconsistent in my life. And I'm going with this other option here that's been more consistent in my life. So let's close out with some advice. So you're going toward the path of consistency, but you're also going, more importantly, to the path you're being guided. You have two angel cards. You're definitely being guided by angels, and that's the path you're taking. You're listening to the angels' guidance here. We have Coming to Life, and it's 29, but it's in the reverse. It's also a card of 29 turns to 11. Coming to Life in the reverse. I'll hold it up. It says Coming to Life card is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. Well, you are definitely going to let spirit lead. We got these two angel cards here. So new life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. You do have this Fool card here. This is a new beginning. You don't know where it leads to. You just have faith. So it says, farmers don't go into their fields and put up the shoots and plants to see how they're doing. They know that everything has its own cycle of growth. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now, and simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you'll see the miracle. So just do what you're guided to do. It looks like you have an option to cut out a choice. Maybe it's an Aquarius. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next reading, and namaste, my friends.